I hope everybody's been enjoying the stream. I know I've only done Overwatch successfully on stream, but we're at 2 viewers now instead of 4. That's fine. Whatever. A little sad about it, but sorry if you left because I was talking about sappy shit, which is trying to make people feel included, like they have a safe place to be themselves. But, whatever. You do you, fam. Or maybe you just lost your internet connection. Maybe you had to go help cook dinner. Maybe you were on break at work. I don't know. I don't know your fucking life. I ain't gonna try to be that guy. I like that. No, I wanted to hear that. The fuck out of here, Big Zam. Yeah, bitch. How long are we at? 1:30. Alright, we're gonna stream for another 20 minutes or so, and then we're probably gonna call it just after the last match past 2 hours. Or if it's like 1:59 and we end a match, then we're gonna call it there. Because that's been another... I might stream for longer in the future once I get more of an audience, but as of right now, we're just doing what we can with what we got. Because, yeah, I love engaging with the audience. Like, you've seen my friend Clown Snacks was in the chat. And since they're engaging in the chat, and talking, like I ask a question, they respond, and then I respond, or I say something, and then they say their opinion on it. I can engage with that. So if there's like 5 people in the chat, and 3 out of those 5 or 2 out of those 5 are engaging with me by typing, I can let the streams run way longer because it's not just me talking for fucking 2 hours straight and no one replying. I get it, not everybody wants to be seen or heard or their name said online, but, it's still fun to chat with people when you're streaming. But if not, it's not the end of the world. I'm just doing this shit for y'all and for fun, because I do love streaming and I love editing it when it's done. I love just recording because I love playing games and making myself laugh, because, they always say laughter is the best medicine, and sometimes after, like, something really fucked up happens, and you can just laugh about something with your friends or whoever you're with, it's just a good time. Like, you're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden something really goofy happens, and you just laugh really, really hysterically because you're just had such a shitty fucking day. It's really relieving sometimes to have that happen. I don't want that. Okay, so last week I added something on Mercari to my cart to change my payment method, because even though it says it's just PayPal, it was set to PayPal credit. So even though I've racked up some PayPal debt over the last year because I figured I'd have had a job, but COVID was rampant and it's kind of hard to find a job for my career, etc. Especially during that, because everybody's trying the same shit, etc. And I don't want to work cashier or making fast food. So I racked up PayPal debt. So anyway, I got some unemployment, and I'm like, okay, so I paid $300 of it off, and then the next day I bought some stuff on Mercari through PayPal, and I didn't actually pay $70 from my bank account. I paid $70 from my PayPal credit. So instead of paying off $300, I paid off $220 or whatever. So it's like, wow, that's fucking epic. You never told me it was going through credit. Fucking epic, Mercari / PayPal, both of you. Fix that shit. See, if I was a big platformer, that would actually get to PayPal or Mercari, and then they would actually look into fixing it. But since I have 2 people watching, it's like, well, hello, Ninja Man. Pokemon. Why did I say Pokemon all the time? I don't get that. Oh! Rip can't race me. He said Bakugan when he ran away. Did you hear that? I hope my video is sunk up with my voice this time, because last time it was off by like literally a second, so all the game video sounds in the YouTube videos are like half a second off. Fun fact, because I had to sync up my voice, and the voice and game tracks are obviously synced together, so I had to move it. That might still be a thing this time, but don't know. Learning from that one. Oh. Yo, where the fuck are you at, dog? Every time I find them, I go to click, and then they just die. Or I just die, sorry. Woo! Fortnite. Aw, bonk. Yo, his arms are sweaty, knees weak. Oh no, his palms are sweaty. Fuck! His palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. Vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Spaghetti! Oh wait, is that sushi? Yo, some fucking salmon rolls. Hey, Gavin, I really want you to try sushi again. When Coroni Bologna is over with, we're going to Sushi Plus, which is a Rotary buffet up by Fox Valley Mall. And you sit down at a booth, and then, like, next to your booth, there's a revolving little like train track of different sushi platters that roll through, and different things other than sushi too, that tell you what they are and what's in them as they come by your table, and you just open the little window and you just grab it. There's also a menu you can order from too, but it's all you can eat, and they charge you by plate. And it's not like every plate is $4. The plates are color coded, so like you get a white plate, it's $1.50. Let me see if I remember the scale. Yellow is $2.50, green is $3.50, purple is $4.50 maybe, and then red is $5.50. And that's like the most expensive things on the rotisserie thing. But there's so much good sushi. So sorry to put you on blast like this, Gavin. Gavin had never had sushi before. Like I hadn't until like a year or two ago myself. So it's like I was like, no, it's gross. It's all raw fish. It is not all raw fish, and it's not all the same. Every place makes it different, but it's not all raw fish. A lot of it's cooked, a lot of it's shrimp, and a lot of it's not even like they're just vegetable based. A lot of them. So like the first time he tried sushi was when we were working at Goodwill together. And he was on break, and we were talking about it with another lady that worked there. And she's like, oh, yeah, I've got sushi from Trader Joe's if you want to try a piece. And he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, well, to get the full experience, you have to, like, eat the entire roll in one bite. Like, that's how most people that I know eat it. Like, that's way too big, but I was like, you got to eat it in one bite. So I will eat sushi no matter what size in one bite. I'm a fucking monster when it comes to sushi, dog. So he's like, oh, so then he had a mouthful of sushi for the first time, and it was from Trader Joe's like the day or two, probably the day before. And anybody that eats sushi knows that you're pushing sushi anything past the first day. So you get sushi, no matter if it's raw or cooked, you eat it while you're there. That's fine. You take it home, you eat it later that night. That's fine. The next morning or afternoon for lunch, that's usually okay. That's usually fine. The next night of that first day after you ordered it, like 24 hours later, you should be fine. The next day for lunch, it depends on what you get. And anything past that, you're just fucking messing with God and the devil right there. That's between you and God and your toilet at that point. But it's really good if you find the right roll. They have breakfast rolls there too, to where there's no like meat. It's just like the rice, the little bit of seaweed. I don't remember the name of it, but it's Japanese like fluffy eggs, to where it's like scrambled eggs, but it's super light and fluffy, to where it's just a little bitty rice thing and then a little egg oval, and then it's tied together with the tiniest piece of seaweed. And then there's 3 different versions. There's one like that, and then there's one, and they both have this like little orange sauce on it that's so fucking good. And then there's one that's like that, but it has a slice of spam, fried spam on it. I love spam personally, so that's perfect for me. And then there's one that's the egg with the little sauce on it, and then smelt roe, which is little bitty orange balls, which is unfertilized little bitty tiny orange fish eggs. There's nothing living in them. It's literally just the eggs without fertilization in them. And they're super duper tiny, like tiny little, those little ball sprinkles. And it's so good. Well, that's the end of that episode, so thank you for watching. Gavin, we're going there at some point. Just letting you know. It's my favorite fucking sushi restaurant.